Tonight, we'll witness Thor's transformation from an overconfident god to a humbled warrior. We'll explore the depths of Asgard, feel the sting of defeat, and discover the strength that comes from acknowledging our limitations. Prepare to be transported to a world of Norse mythology, where even the mightiest gods face challenges. This soothing tale will help you unwind and drift into a restful sleep, leaving the stresses of your day behind. Before we begin, let's set the stage with some deep breathing and progressive muscle relaxation. Close your eyes if you're comfortable and take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it for a bit. Then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this with me. Breathe in through your nose. Hold it for a bit. Then exhale slowly through your mouth. Now, scrunch up your toes. Yes, your toes. Tightly and hold them. All while taking a deep breath in through your nose. Holding. And release and relax your toes as you exhale. Let's do this again. Breathe in and clench. Hold. Then exhale and release. Now, do the same with your calves. Breathe in and tense your calves. Hold. And exhale and relax your calves. Let's repeat that. So breathe in and tense your calves. Hold. And then exhale and relax. So breathe in while tensing your thighs. Hold. Then exhale and relax. One more time. Breathe in and tense your thighs. Hold. And exhale and relax. All right, let's start the story. Atop a craggy mountain, Thor stands tall and proud. Lightning crackles around him, illuminating the night sky with brilliant flashes. The air is thick with the scent of ozone, and the rumble of thunder echoes across the landscape. This is Thor in his element, the mighty god of thunder and protector of Asgard. Thor's lineage is a fascinating tale woven into the fabric of Norse mythology. He is the son of Odin, the All-Father, and king of the Aesir gods, and Jord, the personification of earth. This divine parentage places Thor in a unique position within the Norse pantheon, second only to Odin himself in power and importance. Thor's heritage includes an intriguing aspect that adds depth to his character. Despite his status as a god, Thor has significant giant ancestry. This revelation influences both his role and his personality in profound ways. His mixed heritage gives him incredible strength and endurance, making him the ideal defender against chaotic forces. Thor's journey from a god with giant blood to the beloved protector of cosmic order is a testament to the complex nature of identity and destiny in Norse mythology. His unwavering commitment to protecting the realms from chaos and destruction earns him the trust and admiration of both his divine kin and mortal worshippers. As we ponder Thor's true nature, we find ourselves drawn deeper into the rich tapestry of Norse lore. The god of thunder stands as a bridge between two worlds, embodying the potential for harmony between opposing forces. His story reminds us that our origins do not define us. It is our choices and actions that shape our place in the world. With Thor's origins and role now clear in our minds, we turn our attention to the weapon that has become synonymous with his name. A tool of great power, This iconic artifact is as much a part of Thor's identity as his mixed heritage. Let us now explore the tale of Mjölnir, the hammer of the gods, and discover its significance in Thor's mighty hands. In the dim light of a dwarven forge, a master craftsman holds up a gleaming hammer. Its polished surface reflects the dancing flames, and Thor's eyes widen with awe as he beholds the magnificent weapon for the first time. This is Mjölnir, the hammer of the gods, and it's about to change Thor's life forever. The creation of Mjölnir began with a bet, a wager that would alter the course of Norse mythology. Loki had claimed that the dwarves could not create a gift as valuable as Freya's necklace. Determined to prove him wrong, the skilled dwarves Sindri and Brokir set to work. They labored tirelessly, pouring their expertise and magic into forging a weapon worthy of the gods. As Thor grasps Mjölnir's handle, he feels a surge of power course through his body. The hammer, forged from a divine metal called uru, possesses unique properties that make it unlikely any other weapon in the 9 worlds. It always returns to Thor's hand after being thrown, becoming an extension of the thunder god himself. Mjölnir is more than just a weapon. In Thor's hands, it becomes a symbol of his role as a protector of both gods and humans. The hammer's dual nature reflects Thor's own complex identity, part god, part giant, wholly dedicated to maintaining cosmic order. Thor learns to use the hammer in rituals, sanctifying places, events, and individuals. Across the Nordic lands, people begin to wear small Mjölnir pendants as protective symbols. These tiny replicas serve as a constant reminder of Thor's watchful presence and his commitment to safeguarding humanity. As Thor grows more comfortable with Mjölnir, he discovers its usefulness in maintaining the delicate balance of the cosmos. The hammer becomes his tool for judgment, allowing him to make decisions that affect both gods and mortals. With Mjölnir at his side, Thor stands ready to face any threat to the 9 worlds, from marauding giants to the forces of chaos itself. And so, armed with Mjölnir, Thor prepares to take on his role as cosmic guardian. As he stands at the gates of Asgard, hammer in hand, he knows that whatever challenge lies ahead, he and Mjölnir will face them together. Thor stands at the gates of Asgard, his eyes scanning the horizon. The weight of his responsibility settles on his broad shoulders as Mjölnir hums with power in his hand. The air crackles with energy, a reminder of the constant struggle between order and chaos. As a guardian of Asgard and protector of cosmic balance, Thor plays a crucial role in Norse mythology. He defends the Aesir gods against giants, chaotic beings that threaten the 9 worlds. Thor's physical strength, enhanced by his belt, Mjölnir, allows him to face even the mightiest foes. Thor patrols the boundaries of Asgard and beyond, traveling across the 9 worlds. His presence often deters troublemakers, but when necessary, Mjölnir's thunderous blows echo across realms as a warning. Beyond combat, Thor governs the forces of nature. Thunder, lightning, winds, and storms bend to his will, maintaining balance in subtle ways. Thor's actions in preserving Norse cosmology are vital. From hallowing places and events to judging both gods and humans, his daily activities form the foundation of cosmic stability. As he gazes out from Asgard's gate, Thor's mind turns to his greatest enemy, Jormungandr, the world serpent that encircles Midgard. At Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods, Thor and Jormungandr are destined to meet in a final battle. This clash between order and chaos will determine the fate of all existence. Thor knows he will both slay and be slain by the mighty serpent, a necessary sacrifice for the world's rebirth. For now, Thor focuses on the present and the countless beings who depend on his protection. As he prepares for another journey across the realms, he thinks of the mortals he has sworn to defend. These humans, with their brief lives and fragile bodies, hold a special place in his heart. Thor wonders how they view him, this god of thunder who shapes their world in ways they may never fully understand. Thor's connection to the common people of Norse society ran deep, rooted in the very essence of what he represented. In a small village nestled among rolling hills, Viking farmers gather in the communal hall as night falls. The scent of wood smoke and roasted meat fills the air as they raise their cups in a heartfelt toast to Thor, their beloved protector. While Odin held sway in the halls of kings and warriors, Thor captured the hearts of everyday people. Farmers, craftsmen, and merchants looked to the thunder god for protection and blessings in their daily lives. Thor's attributes resonated deeply with the common folk: strength, reliability, and a straightforward approach to problem solving. For farmers, Thor's control over weather and fertility was paramount. They sought his blessing for gentle rains to nourish their crops and protection from devastating storms. Merchants and travelers invoked his name for safe journeys, while even the lower ranks of warriors found inspiration in Thor's courage and martial prowess. Archaeological evidence paints a vivid picture of Thor's presence in everyday Norse life. Across Nordic countries and beyond, pendants shaped like Thor's hammer have been discovered, worn as protective amulets. Runestones provide further proof of Thor's widespread veneration, with inscriptions such as "May Thor hallow these runes" appearing frequently in Denmark and Sweden. As Christianity began to spread across the Norse lands, many saw Thor as a defender of traditional ways of life. His hammer became a symbol of resistance, worn proudly by those who clung to their ancestral beliefs. Thor's most crucial role in the lives of common people was his connection to agriculture and fertility. As the god of rain and favorable weather, Thor held the power to ensure bountiful harvests. Farmers would invoke his name during planting and harvesting, seeking his blessing for healthy crops. In this way, Thor became inextricably linked with the cycle of life and growth that sustained Norse communities. His presence was felt in every raindrop that nourished the fields, every clap of thunder that promised renewal. As the people raised their cups in his honor, they celebrated a force deeply woven into the fabric of their daily existence. In a bustling Viking settlement, a craftsman carefully chisels into a massive runestone. His skilled hands trace the outline of Thor's hammer, Mjölnir, into the unyielding surface. This scene captures a moment in time, illustrating Thor's deep-rooted influence in Norse culture. Thor's presence touched every aspect of Viking life, from grand monuments to small personal items. His hammer evolved into a powerful symbol during the Viking Age, representing strength and protection. As the craftsman works, he reflects on how his simple shape has come to mean so much to his people. Across the Norse lands, Thor's influence is visible in various forms of art and daily life. Carvings depict his legendary battles, while silver pendants in the shape of Mjolnir hang from necks, a silent proclamation of faith. Even the landscape bears Thor's mark, with place names echoing his presence. In literature, Thor's adventures captivate audiences gathered around the hearth fires. Skalds weave tales of his confrontations with giants and his protection of Midgard. These stories reinforce the values of Norse society, with Thor embodying strength tempered by duty and honor. As the Viking Age progresses, Thor's symbolism adapts to the changing social landscape. The spread of Christianity poses a new challenge to the old ways. The craftsman pauses, considering how the hammer he carves has become a rallying point for those clinging to ancestral beliefs. Thor's popularity grows as a counterpoint to the new religion. His straightforward nature and role as protector of common people resonates strongly in this time of change. Those who wear Thor's hammer do so as a declaration of their Norse identity. As Norse explorers and settlers push into new lands, they carry Thor's protection with them. The craftsman imagines Thor's hammer raised against unfamiliar skies and distant shores. In lands where the Norse are a minority, Thor's hammer serves as a unifying emblem, a tangible link to home and heritage. The craftsman steps back, admiring his completed work. The runestone stands as a testament to Thor's enduring legacy, a god who has grown beyond myth to become the heart of Norse culture. As he packs away his tools, he prepares to join the evening's gathering, where tales of Thor's greatest feats will soon fill the air. As the craftsman joins the gathering, a hush falls over the crowd. The skull's eyes twinkle as he begins. "Friends, have you heard of the time Thor became a bride?" The listeners lean in, curiosity piqued by this unexpected twist in the Thunder God's tale. Thor's adventures are as varied as they are legendary. On a fishing trip with the giant Hymir, Thor rows far out into icy waters. The sea churns beneath them, hinting at danger. Thor casts his line, baited with an ox head, aiming to catch Mjölnir, the Midgard serpent. The water erupts as a massive serpent takes the bait. Thor pulls with all his might, the boat creaking under the strain. For a moment it seems Thor might succeed, but Hymir, overcome with fear, cuts the line. This tale shows Thor as a protector, confronting chaos that threatens the world. It also foreshadows Ragnarok, where Thor and Jormungandr will meet again. Not all of Thor's adventures are so serious. When the giant Hymir steals Thor's hammer Mjölnir, Thor must don a bridal gown to retrieve it. The image of Thor, his beard barely hidden by a veil, trying to act demure at a wedding feast, brings smiles to the listeners' faces. Even in this comical situation, Thor's bravery shines through as he endures humiliation to protect Asgard. These stories reflect Norse values: courage, cunning, and maintaining cosmic order. They reveal Thor's complexity as both a warrior and a figure who adapts to any situation. The listeners hear of Thor outwitting the dwarf Alvis and facing perceptual challenges with the giant Utgorau Loki. Through these adventures, Thor emerges as relatable, mighty yet fallible, serious yet capable of laughter. His tales blend heroism with humor, reminding us that even gods can find themselves in absurd situations. As the night wears on, the warmth of shared stories fills the hall, and thoughts turn to the complex web of relationships surrounding the Thunder God. The hall echoes with shared stories, hinting at the complex web of divine connections that shape Thor's existence. These relationships form the core of his strength and potential vulnerability, extending far beyond his mighty hammer. Thor's interactions with his fellow gods are intricate and multifaceted. His bond with Loki, ever shifting between friendship and rivalry, adds an unpredictable element to their shared adventures. In moments of danger, they stand united, their contrasting abilities complementing each other. The relationship between Thor and Odin, while touched upon in earlier sections, remains a source of both respect and tension. Their differing leadership styles often clash, creating a palpable atmosphere in Asgard's halls. Among the Aesir and Vanir, Thor cultivates a variety of relationships. His deep friendship with Tyr, the god of justice, stands in contrast to his playful rivalry with Freyr. These connections showcase the diverse dynamics within the divine pantheon. Thor's marriage to Sif represents more than a personal union. It symbolizes the vital link between thunder and agriculture, reflecting the Norse people's dependence on both forces for survival. The golden fields of grain, represented by Sif's hair, flourish under Thor's protection. As Thor contemplates his place in the cosmic order, he reflects on how each relationship, whether harmonious or strained, contributes to the balance of the nine world. His actions ripple through Yggdrasil, the world tree, influencing the fates of gods and mortals alike. In the aftermath of battle, Thor stands at the roots of Yggdrasil. He understands that his role extends beyond personal connections, touching the very fabric of existence. The thunder god prepares to fulfill his duties, drawing strength from the complex network of relationships that define his divine purpose. Thor sits at the base of Yggdrasil, the world tree, a quiet presence amidst the nine worlds. The thunderous god now holds silent vigil, his decisions echoing through the cosmic tree's branches. As he settles into his position, Thor feels the weight of his duty pressing upon him. Yggdrasil stands tall, connecting the realms of Norse cosmology. Thor's place at its roots highlights his crucial role in maintaining balance. The rough bark against his back serves as a constant reminder of how all things are connected. Each day brings new trials as Thor defends the realms from chaos. His watchful eyes scan for danger, while his hands rest near Mjölnir, ready to summon its power if needed. But Thor's responsibilities extend beyond combat. Here, at existence's heart, he acts as both guardian and mediator. Gods and humans seek Thor's wisdom to resolve conflicts. He listens carefully to each case, considering the words and deeds of all involved. His judgments shape the fate of individuals and entire realms, carrying the weight of thunder itself. Thor's presence at Yggdrasil provides stability to the nine worlds, much like the tree's roots anchor the cosmos. As he contemplates his role, Thor feels the pulse of life flowing through Yggdrasil. Every choice he makes sends ripples through reality, influencing all nine worlds in ways both small and great. As the day's duties end, Thor's thoughts turn to the humans he's sworn to protect. He rises from his seat, ready to walk amongst them. The world tree's branches seem to bend slightly, acknowledging Thor's vital part in preserving cosmic harmony. Thor's connection to humanity runs deep, as evidenced by the 1,000 ancient pendants bearing this symbol on Earth over time. These small tokens reveal the thunder god's significant role in the lives of everyday people. In Norse society, Thor stands as a guardian of the human world, protecting Midgard from the constant threats of giants, trolls, and other chaotic forces. His watchful eye and strong arm often serve as the last line of defense against these malevolent beings. The thunder god's interventions in human affairs becomes the stuff of legend, with tales spreading from village to village. People speak of sudden storms driving away invading armies, or lightning strikes felling monstrous beasts threatening settlements. Aware of their vulnerability in a world filled with supernatural dangers, humans actively seek Thor's protection and blessing. Thor's influence touches every aspect of daily life, as the god of thunder and fertility. Farmers pray to him for gentle rains to nourish their crops and protection from devastating storms. Travelers invoke his name for safe passage, believing his might can keep hostile forces at bay. Despite his divine status, Thor exhibits very human traits: strength tempered with compassion, courage mixed with occasional recklessness, and a straightforward approach to problem-solving that resonates with common folks. His flaws and virtues serve as a reflection of human nature itself, inspiring people to strive for greater virtues in their own lives. The bond between Thor and humanity manifests in unique rituals and traditions. People wear hammer-shaped amulets as a constant reminder of his watchful presence. Before important events or journeys, they call upon Thor to hallow their endeavors, believing his blessing will ensure success and safety. As we've seen, Thor's role as protector of humanity shapes every facet of his relationship with the people of Midgard. This deep connection forms the foundation of Norse religious practices, which we'll explore further. The rumble of thunder once held deep significance for the Norse people, signaling the start of sacred ceremonies honoring their mightiest protector. Thor's worship permeated every aspect of Norse life, from grand rituals at sacred sites to simple household blessings. While detailed examinations of specific rituals can be found in earlier parts, it's worth noting the central role of Thor's hammer, Mjölnir, in many ceremonies. Priests used hammer-shaped amulets to sanctify weddings, bless newborns, and consecrate important locations. The gentle tap of these miniature hammers echoed Thor's protective presence in the lives of his followers. The temple at Uppsala in modern-day Sweden stood as a focal point for Thor's worship. Here, priests offered sacrifices to the thunder god during times of plague or famine. The air would be heavy with the scent of burning offerings as supplicants sought Thor's intervention in their darkest hours. Runic inscriptions provide clues to Thor's religious significance. Carved stones bearing phrases like, "May Thor hallow these runes," hint at the god's role in blessing and protecting both people and places. These ancient messages, weathered by time, still whisper of the deep connection between Thor and his worshippers. As Christianity spread across Norse lands, Thor's popularity surged in an unexpected way. His hammer became a symbol of resistance against the new religion. People wore Thor's hammer pendants as a silent declaration of their loyalty to the old ways. This cultural shift adds another layer of complexity to our understanding of Thor's evolving role in Norse society. Even today, echoes of Thor's worship persist in modern Scandinavian culture. Place names like Thorsby and Thursford carry the thunder god's name into the present day. While few actively worship Thor in the old ways, his influence lingers in cultural memory and folklore. The rumble of thunder on a summer afternoon might still prompt a smile and whispered acknowledgement of Thor's enduring presence. As we reflect on these ancient rituals and their modern echoes, our thoughts turn to Thor's ultimate destiny. What role will this beloved protector play in the prophesied twilight of the gods? The answer lies in the cataclysmic events of Ragnarok, where Thor would face his greatest challenge yet. Thor stands at the center of a vast storm, his eyes scanning the churning waves for his destined foe. The sea parts, and Jormungandr, the world serpent, rises from the depths. Its coils stretch across the horizon, dwarfing even Thor's mighty frame. The air crackles with tension as Thor grips Mjölnir tightly. This moment, foretold since the dawn of time, has finally arrived. The sounds of battle echo across the realms as gods, giants, and monsters clash in a struggle that will remake the cosmos. Thor steps forward, his eyes locked on the serpent's massive head. This confrontation represents the final test of his strength and courage. As the defender of both gods and humans, Thor embodies the last hope for cosmic stability. Lightning flashes from the storm-racked sky as Thor raises Mjölnir high. Jormungandr hisses, its fangs dripping with venom. They clash in a fury of hammer blows and thrashing coils. The earth shakes with each impact, and the sea boils around him. As the battle rages, Thor remembers the ancient prophecy. Midgard's Vjor in his rage will slay the worm. 9 feet will go Fjörgern's son, bowed by the serpent, who feared no foe. He understands that even in victory, he will fall. Yet Thor fights on, determined to fulfill his duty. With a final mighty blow, Thor strikes down Jormungandr. The world serpent's death throes sent shockwaves across the 9 worlds. But as the monster falls, its venom seeps into Thor's wounds. The thunder god takes 9 steps before collapsing, his strength finally spent. As Thor's life ebbs away, he gazes at the destruction around him. He is ensured that a new world will have the chance to begin. His death marks a crucial turning point, signifying the end of the old order and paving the way for rebirth. A new earth will rise from the sea. Thor's son, Modi and Magni, will survive to inherit their father's hammer. They will help build a new pantheon, carrying on Thor's legacy of protection and strength. As the light fades from Thor's eyes, he smiles. The cycle of destruction and creation continues, and his spirit will live on in the world to come. With Thor's final breath, one age ends and another begins, a testament to the enduring power of the god who gave everything to defend the realms he loved. The hammer falls and Thor's physical form fades away. Yet the god of thunder remains present in our lives today. From street names to blockbuster films, Thor's legacy has taken on a life of its own, transforming an ancient deity into a cultural phenomenon spanning continents and centuries. In a quiet museum gallery, a display case tells Thor's journey through time. Ancient hammer amulets rest beside colorful comic books, merging myth and modern pulp culture. Visitors pause, drawn in by the contrast between weathered artifacts and glossy superhero depictions. As Christianity spread across Europe, Thor's image changed. The once revered god became a symbol of pagan beliefs, his worship discouraged. Yet Thor's presence lingered in collective memory. His name echoed in Thursday, a subtle reminder of his former glory. Thor's influence persisted in folklore and literature. Tales of his strength inspired countless stories, passed down through generations. In Adam Gottlob Oehlenschläger's poem, Thor's Reise to Jotunheim, the thunder god's adventures captivated readers anew. Henry Fuseli's painting, Thor battering the Midgard serpent, brought ancient myth to life on canvas, rekindling interest in Norse mythology. As centuries passed, Thor's image evolved. No longer seen as a threat to Christian beliefs, he became a subject of fascination for scholars and creatives. His story resonated with themes of strength, protection, and the struggle against chaos, ideas that transcended time and culture. The 20th century saw Thor's popularity surge in an unexpected form. Comic book creators reimagined the Thunder God as a superhero, blending ancient myth with modern storytelling. Marvel Comics' Thor, introduced in the 1960s, brought the deity to a new audience. The red-bearded, rugged warrior of old became a clean-shaven, blonde hero wielding Mjölnir against cosmic threats. Thor's resurgence expanded beyond comics to video games, novels, and blockbuster films. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, with Chris Hemsworth's portrayal, introduced Thor to millions worldwide. His image appeared on action figures and in theme park attractions. Thor's modern popularity goes beyond entertainment. His story resonates with audiences on a deeper level. In uncertain times, Thor embodies timeless ideals of courage, duty, and overcoming challenges. His struggles with identity and purpose mirror our own, making him relatable despite his godly status. As visitors leave the museum exhibit, they carry a sense of connection to something greater. Thor's journey from ancient deity to modern icon reminds us of myth's enduring power. It speaks to our need for heroes and stories that inspire. In Thor, we find a bridge between past and present, a testament to the timeless nature of human hopes and fears. Thor's journey from ancient Norse deity to modern cultural icon showcases the enduring appeal of mythological figures. As a god of thunder and protector of humanity, Thor embodies timeless values that speak to people across generations. His complex nature, both divine and relatable, reflects universal human experiences of growth, struggle, and the desire to protect what we cherish. The thunder god's continued popularity stems from his ability to mirror our own aspirations and fears. In Thor's stories, we see a reflection of ourselves, imperfect beings striving to do right in a complex world. His legendary hammer now symbolizes the inner strength we all possess to face life's challenges. Thor's tale invites us to explore the rich tapestry of Norse mythology and its relevance in our modern lives. As we delve into Thor's world, we uncover ancient wisdom that offers fresh perspectives on our contemporary experiences, reminding us of the timeless power of myth to inspire and enlighten.